Now, Commander Hopkins, you've taken a number of spacewalks. As recently as just a couple of weeks ago, it was covered pretty widely in certainly the U.S. media. What is the sensation like when you're out there? I mean, you're tethered to the space station, which is going 17,500 miles per hour. And it looks to us like you're just floating around, but can you feel the velocity when you're out there? And then what is the sensation and what is the view like when you're out there?
Yeah, well, starting with the views are incredible. It's amazing when you don't have anything between you and the Earth down there. So all you're seeing it through is your visor, versus when you're inside the station, you're looking out through the windows and everything. And so it is a pretty incredible view. But what does it feel like? It is a bunch of emotions. You're nervous, you're excited, you're very focused. So there's a whole churn of emotions that are happening when you get outside. And so I would say, you know, I've heard people described, if anybody out there in the crowd is as a rock climber. I had a buddy that described rock climbing, and one of the reasons he loved it was because when he got out there and was rock climbing, everything else went away. All the problems, everything was focused on just climbing. And that's the same thing when you go out on the spacewalk. When you get out there, you're focused very much on the spacewalk itself. You know, every time I've been outside, there's been a few moments where you kind of question and you ask yourself, what am I doing? Mm-hmm. And sometimes when you look down at the Earth, you talk about that speed, and you can see it then. And so, you know, most of the time we're very focused and we're looking just at a piece of station right in front of our face because that's what we're working on. But sometimes when you glance down, you can get a sensation, that speed sensation, and that can be a little bit disturbing. But I remember on one of my last ones, we were translating out to the very end of the space station, mm-hmm. out to the edge, and it was night. And I got to tell you, there's not a lot of lights out on the space station. And so it was, it was dark. It was just as black as you can imagine, say if you've been in a cave or something like that. And so it was very hard to see where we were going. Very easy, believe it or not, to get lost when you're out there as well. It can be a little bit disorienting. So, but at the same time, you'd go one step at a time, and the next thing you know, you're coming in about 6-7 hours later, and you've had a successful EVA, a spacewalk.